You played The Sims 4 and got bored. So you tried some challenges and it was fun while it lasted, but you're bored again. Now what? Well, today we're going to explore some more challenges for you to complete. Hopefully, they'll give your game an interesting new vibe. Hey, welcome to my channel, Catchy. If you're new here, hello, what's up? I'm Cher. And if you're returning, hello, hey, hi, what's up? I'm hoping everyone is staying happy, hydrated, and healthy. This is the second part to my original Sims 4 challenge video. If you want to see more, go check out that video. This time around, I found some challenges that were less mainstream. I think in the last video, I picked a ton of challenges that every simmer and their cousin's dog knows. So this time, these ones are challenges that are lesser known. Before we get into it, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoy it, and subscribe for more videos about the Sims franchise and about Paralives. Don't know what Paralives is? Then you should definitely watch my Paralives playlist to find out more. Long story short, it's an upcoming indie life simulation game that will be competing against the Sims. If you want to see more of me, you should go follow my Catchy Instagram page for memes, my personal Instagram account to see what I'm up to, and my Catchy Facebook page. Thank you to every single person for all of the support and lovely comments. I appreciate all of you. First, we got the Apocalypse Challenge. In this challenge, the world has been destroyed due to a nuclear power plant meltdown. Now, strange things are happening within the region. It's been a while since the incident, and society is looking for a leader, and you might be the one that we've been searching for. Your sim must deal with the various rules that are career specific and a few general ones as well. Your main goal is to have the restrictions lifted through being promoted to the top of your career. Each career has a different ending for the playthrough, which is cool. I love a good challenge with some replay value, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. This is a super interesting one if you're into a post-apocalypse society. Next, we have the Prison Challenge. This one is a little bit more involved. Don't forget that for every single challenge, I have the link for the actual rules and whatnot in the description box. So if you're interested in playing through a challenge, go find the full story and the list of rules right there in the description box, okay? This time around, your lot is a prison. There are some base rules, like you have to start off with 25,000 simoleons. Each prisoner costs 1,000 to have, and you receive 500 simoleons per prisoner once bills are due. There's a few mandatory elements for your prison as well. These include having a warden's quarters, prison cells with a bed and a toilet, a shower area, workshop, and a cafeteria with a kitchen. As a builder, I think building the prison would be just as much fun as playing through the gameplay aspect of it. I've actually made a few prisons in the past, but I've never used them. I kind of just would make them and let them sit in that world forever and never touch them again. Pretty much like all of my builds, not going to lie. A big rule you need to be mindful of is how many prisoners you have actually dictates how many prisoners you can control per day. So let's say I have 3 prisoners, then I can only control 1 of them per day. If I had 5 prisoners, I'd be allowed to control 2 of them. At 10 prisoners, I can control 3 of them. Essentially, every 5 prisoners, you can control an extra sim per day. You win the challenge by having 15 prisoners at once, or rehabilitating 10 prisoners and having up to 60,000 simoleons at once. There are various optional challenges you can include to increase the difficulty. You can also lose in many different ways, including if a prisoner or your warden dies. If one of your utilities gets shut off, like water, it's game over then. Or if you cheat in more money, prisoners, objects, or whatever else you could cheat in, and if you fail to pay for a prisoner. By any chance, does anyone know the Simlish translation for Orange is the New Black? If you like the Bachelor or Bachelorette TV series, you will love this challenge. The main objective of this challenge is to find true love for your sim. You need to ensure your sim has the romantic trait for this gameplay, by the way. But other than that, you can go wild with how they look and their personality. Next, you create the 7 contestants to fill up the default 8 sim household. Once again, go wild with them. Create unique and different and cool sims that are different from each other, you know what? I'm saying? Be as creative as possible. Make them crazy, make them wacky, make them cool, make them hot, make them ugly, whatever you want. Go wild. Unlike other challenges, this one actually encourages you to cheat with the money cheats to build a Bachelor pad, since Bachelor pads are normally very fancy in the TV series. The gameplay kind of takes place with the dates and the group dates and all that, just so similar to the TV show as well. And eliminations take place every third day or third episode if you're making a playthrough Let's Play video series about this challenge. They also take place at 3 p.m., so third day or third episode at 3 p.m. Before the eliminations take place, you need to have your sim interact with each contestant. Essentially, this interaction kind of tells you which sim will probably be going home, and this is based off of how compatible your sim is with the other sim. So if it's a bad interaction, that sim will probably go packing. There's a whole ordeal with going on dates and whatnot as well. If you are interested in this gameplay, be sure to check out the rules for this one, because there's a lot that goes into the dates. If you want to find true love, this challenge is certainly for you though. Ever wanted to let a roll of a die tell you how to play your game? Well, with the hotel challenge, that's exactly what you do. You start off by creating the hotel owner. If you want extra hand around the hotel, you're permitted to have a housekeeper as well. The housekeeper must be the opposite gender from the hotel owner, and they have to be the same age. This is another challenge where you're allowed to use a money cheat to build the hotel. Just be sure that each room has a double bed, a TV, and an accessible bathroom. After building the hotel, make sure you only have 1,000 simoleons to your name. You do this by opening up the cheat window and typing in money 1,000. To obtain guests for this challenge, it kind of gets a little dark in regards to the fact that your guests actually won't be a part of your household. In fact, you just walk up to a random sim that is walking down the street by your hotel, you introduce yourself, you become a little friendly with them, you invite them back into a hotel room, and once they are inside a hotel room, you delete that door. Be sure that your sim is not trapped in there though. And if you need to, you can teleport your hotel owner out of the hotel room if you accidentally trap them inside. Once the rooms are filled up, you'll want to assign each room with a number for the actual challenge part. This will help you keep organized and to ensure you know exactly what guest will receive what treatment for the day. So, you will need a die or random number generator for the gameplay, but you can have that on your phone or on the computer, or if you have a die, set of dice nearby, you can just use that. Pretty much the whole point of this challenge is that each day you will roll a die and that will inform you how you will treat each guest for the day. There are options that you ignore the guest, or you have a romance with them, or you get into a fight with them, and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, you do another roll for another number for each guest. If the guest gets an odd number, they must stay another night at your hotel. And if they get an even number, they're permitted to check out and leave. AKA run away as fast as possible, am I right? Each morning, you will count up the total number of living guests and determine the stay rate based off of how nice the hotel is, and you calculate this to figure out how much money you earned. For example, if you have 7 guests and you think that your rooms would cost $10 per night, then you would get $70 in the morning. There isn't really an end goal to the rules that I've been looking at, but you can easily create an end goal if you want to. Maybe you need to make 500,000 simoleons to finish the hotel challenge. However, this is sort of an interesting playthrough because it really doesn't have an end goal. This means you can always come back to this gameplay and play through it again if you want to. I know we've seen the Rags to Riches challenge and all the different forms of it, but this one is slightly different. It's a living off the land challenge. Start off with a young adult sim with no money and nothing on their lot. You're allowed to fish and cook that fish up if there's a fire pit nearby. You're not allowed to buy food from vendors, use a fridge, use running water or electricity, or become famous. You complete this challenge by building a shelter with 1 bed per family member and having 1 fireplace. As well, you need to have an outdoor fire pit with a seat for each family member, and a garden where you grow your own fruit or vegetables. Lastly, you need to max out your fishing and handiness skills. If you've tried the rags to riches and wanted an extreme version of that, then living off the land is definitely for you. I got some bonus tips for anyone out there that is looking for something to spice up their gameplay just a little bit more. You can always play through challenges on a shorter lifespan. Things will happen much faster and your Sims' lives will become trickier to manage. It's sort of like you're dialing up that difficulty knob. Bored of your actual Sims, like they just have boring personalities? Don't forget to use your satisfaction points and buy reward traits in the reward store. These added traits will make your Sim a wee bit different than the average Joe. Lastly, you can always install mods to change up your gameplay. Mods can completely change the game and add some spice to your Sims and their lives. If you use mods while doing a challenge, it might feel completely new to you, even if you've done the challenge before. Imagine the hotel challenge, but with the extreme violence mod, or the Bachelor challenge with wicked whims on. Both of those would be insane. Beware though, some challenges do state that there shouldn't be any mods used. Nevertheless, it is your game and you should play it the way you want to. That's it folks, 5 more Sims 4 challenges for you to complete. Let me know in the comment section which ones you've already done or which ones you want to try out. I haven't really been playing Sims 4 a lot lately, however, I think I would want to try out the hotel challenge. I'm also very curious about the process of creating a new challenge. Maybe we should create one together. What do you peeps think about helping me create a Sims 4 challenge? Sound off your ideas in the comments section. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to look in the description box for links, information, and to find out more about these challenges. Thank you again, and I can't wait to talk to you in my next video. Bye!